Ladies and gentlemen, and fight fans around the world, this is All Access MMA.
My next guest just picked up a big win over the weekend at UFC 252, getting a stoppage victory over Herbert Burns. It's Daniel Pineda joining me here on the program. Daniel, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother. Doing good.
That's good to hear, man. Congratulations on the win. Really great performance. Obviously, heading into the fight, he missed weight. I know you fought opponents that have missed weight before, but did the confidence level go up a little bit more knowing he was having some trouble heading into that fight?
No, confidence was always there, you know. I just thought I was kind of mad, you know, just kind of mad like he didn't make weight because I pushed myself big time to make weight, you know. 27 pounds in 2 weeks is a lot of weight.
Yeah, were you ever given a reason why he came in heavy? Did his team say anything, or was it sort of radio silence?
No, he apologized. Nice guy. I really do. He's a very nice guy. He came up to me, apologized, and he didn't say why. He just said he had a hard time cutting the weight. I was like, what can I do? You know, just give me money.
Yes, exactly. Pretty much. That's all you can say at that point. What was the game plan heading into the fight? Because from the opening bell, you just looked on point and ready to go.
Yeah, the game plan was to stand up with him, you know, and get him a little bit tired. Then later in the second, maybe third round, get him in the ground and try to submit him, you know, because they had hype on him on his jiu-jitsu. So I was like, man, I'm going to try to get him a little tired, even though I wasn't in shape. But I was like, you know, in the second, third round, we'll both be out of shape. We'll both be tired. And then on the scrambles, because I know I got really good scrambles. That's where I'm very good at scrambles and just catching submissions. So, yeah, the game plan was to stand up and try to knock him out.
Gotcha. And was there anything in the fight that surprised you about him that maybe you weren't expecting?
How long he was. Man, you saw he hit me with that right hand. And, I train with Domingo Pilarto, I train with him. He's very long. With Jonathan, he's very long. You know, I train with long people. But, I didn't see that punch coming. He popped me with the right and took me down. I was like, okay, you got me. Yeah, he got me good.
I was going to say the ref steps in, you get the victory. First UFC win since I think April of 2013. I think the last UFC win you had was over Justin Lawrence. What's going through your head at that moment? Because I know this was a long time coming, you getting back in the UFC.
Yeah, man, it was it was crazy because, you know, all the fans weren't there, you know, but as soon as I get it off of Herbert, I look outside the cage and you see Dana White right there. And I'm just like, oh, that's what I'm talking about, you know, and I guess he was happy with my performance. And, it felt good. Just to have him there in front, you know, because usually I think all my other fights, I don't think he was there because I was never in the main card until this one. That's why I couldn't say no. I was like, shit, I'm going to fight no matter what, you know. But no, it felt good, man. It felt good to have, you know, top people like Mick, Shelby, Dana White there, you know, and the whole team just watching me fight, you know. So, it was pretty cool, I guess.
I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but how did it compare being in the UFC this time as opposed to way back in, you know, like I said, 2013, 2014, around there when you were fighting in the UFC the first time?
Fan-wise, it sucked because there was no fans. You know,
yeah,
where all the fans are at. But UFC-wise, man, they stepped it up. Since the last time I was in the UFC, they stepped it up big time. Like, big time. Like, literally, it was awesome. Like, they take care of you with, like, nutrition, the gym. Everything, anything you need, you just tell them and boom, they got you. Man, they got a good staff. They're good, man. They're set up nice, and it was nice. It was nice to be there again. You know, it felt good to be there.
Was there a point you thought you might not get back in the UFC? You never know with the regional scene, and especially when you get cut, you know, the first time, it's always tough to get back there. Did that ever cross your mind, or were you pretty confident you were going to make your return to the octagon?
Man, I was confident as soon as I got out of the UFC. I was like, oh, I'm going to get right back in. I'm going to get like 3-4 wins, you know, and then I'm going to get right back in. But then I freaking took a loss to Emmanuel. So that kind of screwed it up, you know. I got a decision loss to him. And then I'm like, all right, one more time. I win another 3, 4, 5 win streak, and then bam, I lose to Georgie. I'm like, God. And it was just, you know, it's not like I lost. You know, like with Georgie, I got a cut. They stopped it. I was winning the fight, you know, and it just sucked, you know, and that got me down big time, you know. So I was like, man, I'm done fighting. I'm done. Screw it, you know. I'm done. You know, me and my wife said as soon as I retire, we're gonna have a baby, and so our goal was let's have a baby. So we started doing an IVF for our baby, and next thing you know, I got the PFL call. You know, Jason got me in the PFL, and I was like, screw it, one more run, and then that shit happened. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to kind of like stop fighting already, but then I got into PFL. So it's been up and downs, you know, up and downs. But nah, I feel good, man, and I got my baby out of it. So
there you go. It's funny how life works like that, right? Like those little decisions that can really, change things, make an impact, right? So that's kind of cool. Because I was going to say, I've interviewed a lot of your teammates, and they just rave about you as a training partner. And I always remember thinking, like, I wonder if Daniel is going to get back to the UFC, because you had, some good wins on the regional scene, but like you said, those little setbacks, you never know, because there is some politics involved, right, as far as getting back in there. So it's good to have good management.
Oh no, yeah, and I got a very good manager. You know, I mean, getting me in the tournament, and then getting me back in the UFC at 35, even though I feel my best right now. You know, just to give it a 35-year-old back in the UFC, I mean, he must have pulled some good strings or something.
Did you have any friends bet on you in the fight? Because I know you were the underdog heading in.
I had a lot of friends bet on me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Vegas is mad at us. We had to leave. We got kicked out. A lot of people made a lot of money.
That's great.
A lot of people, I mean, just with my family, like my cousins, I mean, they made about almost 100,000. You know?
Really? Wow! Congrats! That's awesome. I always love hearing stories like that.
Oh no, yeah. I have friends that went to Vegas just to bet. They made a shitload of money too. I mean, it was just going crazy. You know, Vegas was pretty pissed. Even the casinos were mad because as soon as the fight was over, I went to go gamble and I couldn't lose that night. I was freaking winning, and even in the casino.
Really? How much did you win? Did you win a decent amount?
I think I ended up making the whole weekend, gambling wise, maybe 10,000.
What? That's crazy. That's awesome. That's not a little bit, man. That's a lot. That's great.
I freaking lose that weekend, man. It was our weekend. It was our night. You know, me and all my friends. It was our night. So
good
it was
for
awesome.
you, man. That's awesome. Got to keep it going. Got to buy a lottery ticket. Got to see how far this can go, right? So
yeah, that was that day. I ain't gonna take my chances no more. I'm done.
Exactly. Yeah. Just sort of live it up there. So by the sounds of it, post-fight celebrations was just going to the casino, having some drinks, and obviously gambling.
Yeah. I meet up with my manager. Went to their house. You know, got a couple of drinks in there, celebrate a little bit, and then went gambling.
Okay. Were you there when Chito Vera got there? Because that must have been cool with his big win on the weekend.
Yeah, I was there. You know, when he pulled in, I stayed another hour, and then I had to take off.
Yeah, that's quite the weekend, man. That's awesome. Now, I know this is sort of fresh with you getting the win and everything like that, but when are you looking to return? And, we talked about momentum. When are you looking to get back in there? Because this was a huge win. Man,
as soon as this freaking 18 stitches get out of my eye, I'm freaking back in the gym and try to get another fight. You know, I think they got me for 45 days with no contact. So as soon as everything goes good, I'm gonna get back in there. You know, we're already they're talking, see who my next opponent is gonna be. I want to get back in there fast, man. You know, I'm getting older, so I need to get in there. I need to make a quick run, or not quick. You know, make a run in UFC.
Yeah, and any opponents come to mind in terms of who you'd like to fight next?
Man, no, not really. Just somebody that's gonna give me a good fight. You know, a good fight. Somebody's gonna help me climb the ladder. You know. Somebody's going to give me more money.
Yes. No, absolutely.
Whoever beat me, give me that guy so I can make more money.
And by the sounds of it, you'd like to fight a couple times this year, or are you looking just one more? Like, what's sort of the game plan the rest of 2020?
Maybe one more. I'll give it one. You know, like I said, my daughter was just born, so I'm babysitting. I'm a babysitter right now. My wife's at work, so she got me babysitting. I got back from Vegas, and she's like, take care of the baby. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm babysitting right now, and, one more fight, get it in there, man. Try to get one more fight, keep it going.
Is fatherhood more challenging than fight prep? Because it can be tough. I'm a dad, too. I know there's times when it can be a bit difficult.
It is. It is. It's my first baby, my first baby girl, and it is tough, like the waking up at night, when she's asleep, she looks up next, she wakes up and she mad. She's like, freaking feed me. I'm like, oh, all right, my bad, So yeah, no, it's crazy, man. I love it.
You mentioned, dad duty right now. Is that sort of the plan for the rest of the week, or what's sort of the next, month and a bit looking like for you now that you've had this big fight and you got some time to kind of reassess things?
Yeah, man, just take care of my baby. I was gone for a whole week, and she freaking grew. In 1 week, she's already freaking chubby little thing now. You know, so now I'm just gonna chill with her this whole week. Probably go to the gym, go to 4 Ounce Fight Club, check out the team, make sure they're working. You know, we got a couple guys fighting. Ike's fighting this weekend coming up. He has a good fight coming too. So yeah, man, just see what's going on, see what's going on in the gym, make sure everybody's working. You know, and stay home.
Well, we're excited for what's next. Again, congratulations, Daniel, on the win. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you got any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours, man.
Oh man, just find me at Daniel Pineda on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. And yeah, man, I want to thank Los Cucos, Legendary Inc., Royal Tattoo, and just 4 Ounce Fight Club, man. You know, although the other guys that gave me all my tattoo, so you know, Royal Tattoo, he's hooking it up, man. He's killing it. He's killing it. You see that back piece? It's not even done yet.
Yeah, look good.
It's not even done yet. When it's done, it's gonna be one of the best tattoos ever.